Hey guys, welcome back to Easel Does It Studio. My name is Michelle. If you are new here, thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. I so appreciate it. And I know a few videos back, I had done this clock as a giveaway. I have posted, I actually replied to the person letting them know that they won. Their name was, let me see, Tammy-WO8LE, which was number 10. She won. If I don't hear anything by tomorrow, which is gonna be Monday when this video comes out, I am going to redraw a name because she hasn't emailed me her address. So if you guys are still interested, you might have a second chance. So I just figured I'd put that out there and let you guys know. So I have got this new book mold. I've seen a bunch of people do it, and it comes out so stinking cute. So I was going to wait until a Wednesday because I've got some really fine little brushes coming, but I really want to make this book. So I am going to do something with the pages, probably something with the writing here. And we're just going to pour the cover plain because I have these stickers. I don't know which ones I'm going to use, but they are going to be from this pack. So they're just cute little book stickers with little fairies on it. So I am going to do something with these on the top cover. So that will be in the later on in this video, but we are going to use those. I have got some copper and some brown mica powder. So I was thinking of kind of mixing these to get just some sort of neutral color to kind of go with the with these stickers. And I'm going to probably use my, let's see. I'm going to use the antique gold. I've not used gold yet. I used to be a big gold person, and I've switched back over to white gold and silver. And so I'm going to use the antique gold to do the pages. And we're just going to get that brushed on. And let me see. And I don't want it like completely filled in because I just want it to be like the raised pieces that kind of get covered. So I'm going to bang a lot of that off. And we're just gonna, because an old book, the pages end up being varied in color, right? Because they're old and antique-ish. So I'm thinking if we just like slowly, it's almost like we're dirtying the edge of the book pages, if that makes any sense. So our humidity has finally broke, guys. It's nice to have the windows open upstairs. because with whatever color that we end up pouring, that's going to show in between where there is no gold. Well, that's in my vision, that is what's going to happen. Whether it does or it doesn't is another story. All right. So I'm just going to kind of go around. So some areas will be a little bit more gold than others, but that's kind of what I want to happen. And then I'm hoping the cleanup won't be so bad because I'm not putting it really thick. Trying to stay in camera for you guys. And if it doesn't come out the way I want, then next time I will just go a little bit more full with the gold. All right, so I just want to make sure that that is really burnished in where there is that powder, so I don't have it floating everywhere. And I will have a little bit of cleanup, but not too bad. All right, so I'm going to take one of these little micro brushes and I'm just going to try is the key word here, just doing the little binding area. You know, like this, the little bands. So I figured if I get that done, then when I do the cleanup, I can do all the cleanup at once and everything will already be in its place. And I guess I'm going to wipe the top and the bottom off, and then I can always do something, because those are more raised than they are anything else. So I am going to take a Q-tip and just start cleaning up where I don't want that gold powder. So I will do this off camera, get this all cleaned up, and I'll mix my resin and I will be back. Okay, guys, I got my book cleaned up as best I can. I have got my resin all done, and now we're gonna try to get, I think the look I'm going for is kind of like a leather look, if that is even really a color, I don't know. So we're gonna go in with some copper. I don't want a ton of copper, but I do want to lighten up the brown, or to give it that swirl. So we're going to start with that, and we're going to mix that in. I might have to add more, but I just want to kind of get that old leathery, worn kind of look. Okay, definitely gonna need more brown, because that copper is kind of wanting to take over. Which either color will be pretty, I think. So it's not the end of the world if I can't produce that color that I'm looking for, but it would be nice if I could get that. All right, so we just want to make sure this is mixed really, really well. So I made up 8 ounces. I did not pre-measure this mold. I should have, but I didn't. So I'm like, yeah, I'll make 8. Hopefully I have enough. I'm just trying to make sure I got that bottom. So yeah, that kind of looks, see how it has like the swirls in it? I'm kind of hoping that it stays, it has that little bit of swirl throughout. All right, so let's get this poured. And I am going to move this over to my heat mat so that this can get done a little quicker. That's actually a really pretty color, guys. I know it's going to all blend together, but oh, if it could stay like that, that would be so cool. All right, so I'm just going in and getting those corners. I'll probably take my dotting tool after too. I'm just all right, so I don't want any bubbles. me grab... All right, so I'm going to leave that like that because I'm going to move it before I dome it. All right. And even though I sprayed mica powder in here, I am still going to spray some alcohol. And I'm going to try to get the edges and kind of get it in the bottom. And then I'll take my dotting tool and kind of work out, make sure there's no bubbles. So I'm just letting it run into the back side here a little bit. And I think I made up too much. Got a little unmixed mica powder, not a biggie. Just want to make sure those corners and I'm going to squish it so that the resin goes into those lines, because once there's resin, the resin is more apt to go into those areas. At least that's what I have found. So I'm just trying to get all the nitty-gritty little spots, at least a coat of resin in there. And hopefully that will prevent any bubbles from sticking in there. Hey guys, I might not have a whole bunch left. I was worried there that I was going to have a lot left, but I think I'm going to have picked the right amount once I get these domed. So see how this one is already starting to look more like that leathery look? That's kind of what I was trying to go for. So I will just get these domed. I will get them moved to the heat mat, and I'll just kind of babysit them for a little bit, make sure there's no bubbles, and I will be back. We will demold it. We will put these stickers, maybe some other embellishments, and then I will top coat the cover with probably UV resin just to seal in those stickers. Alrighty guys, I will be back for demold. Alrighty, guys. So I believe this is all ready to demold. So let's get this book part out. All right. All right, let me turn this back the way it's supposed to go. Oh, so that came out really cool. And the pages work the way I wanted them to. Okay. Let's... All right, so that's still a little bendy. All right, so let's put this the right way. So there's a few little tiny bubbles, but overall, I mean, that is pretty cool. So, and it gave me that kind of leathery look. So, let's get a couple of these stickers out and let's figure out what we want. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that one. So maybe that one. And that one. I think those ones will work. All right, so let's, and like I said, these are just stickers, so we are going to just kind of put those there. And let's see. All right, so that would be how it would look. Let me see what I've got for maybe some flowers. All right, so let's check out these kind of two packages. I'll probably just go with that, but let's see. That kind of looks pretty. And it kind of breaks up. Oh, we got a few butterflies. Let's see. All right, and that kind of looks okay too. And that's just a little big. That's a little big. I don't know, that one kind of, oh, that kind of looks kind of cool. All right, so I got two options. Yeah, no. Oh, let's see. I don't know, I kind of like that lighter one. Bunch of butterflies. No. All right. So it's going to be one of those two. So let me stick these back in the pack. All right. And then let's see what some of these are. No. Yeah. No. And there's a whole bunch of butterflies. No. That's too busy. That doesn't look too bad. No, let's see. Nah. No, don't like that. All right. So let's I don't know. I think we're just gonna leave it plain. I kind of like that. Let's see. God, I wish you guys were here to tell me. I think we're gonna use this. All right. Let me get 2 pieces of tape here. All right. All right, so all right, let's let me see, what can I prop this up with? Let's just use this. All right, so I am going to use my UV high viscosity resin, and we are just going to dome the whole top of this. All right, let me just take this cover off because it's gonna go way quicker. All right, so let's get a little silicone tool, and we're just gonna run that to the edge. So you don't want it too thick that it's going to run over, but you do want to get it to the edge. So my first thing I'm going to do is kind of get it to the edge. And I do have a little dripping over here. Which is what I did not want to happen. But this book cover is kind of arched, so it's, yeah, it's, all right, so let's just spread that. And the one good thing with the UV resin is it's just like the regular resin. It is self-leveling. But I wanted to be able to secure those stickers into the resin so I don't have to worry about them like coming off or anything like that. All right, so just want to make sure that it's nice and smooth. We're going to give it a few minutes to self-level. All right, so let me just wipe my stick. Oh, I see some over here that's So I'm going to put some gloves on, at least on one hand. And I am going to run my lighter over the top. And we are just gonna pop any bubbles. All right, so I see. All right, so I have some running over the side, which is what I did not want. I have a few spots that kind of have pulled away. All right, let me get my other glove on, just so I can kind of wipe that bottom side. And all right, let's put a little bit more. Oh. Let's see. All right. All right, so let me get my light and let's start getting that cured, and then I will put it in my big light. Really? All right, let's get this lighter again. All right. All right, let me put another layer on this, and then I'm going to put it under my actual heat light. All right, you know what? I'm going to use, this is my high viscosity. I am going to use my hard type because this is thinner. It spreads way easier. And let me just spread this. All right, so I might have to open my other bottle of this. All right, now let's just take this knife and let's all right. So I'm going to hit that with my long neck lighter, and then we will cure that underneath my regular light. All right, let's... All right, I'm going to put you on a pause. I'm going to open up my other bottle and get this cured, and I will be back. There we go.